as we have our invocation. May we pray. Gracious God, as you give us seasons for labor and seasons for celebration in life, we are all mindful of what we have come to celebrate here, namely the accomplishments of the students whom we will honor today. May their graduation be not an ending, but truly a beginning of new opportunities for further learning and further uses of their skills and their abilities as they serve other people. Amen. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Kenlaw. I'm president here at Rockingham Community College, and on behalf of our faculty, staff, and our Board of Trustees, I want to welcome you to our 2016 High School Equivalency and Adult High School Graduation Ceremony. Graduates, this is your day. We're very proud of you. We're here to celebrate with you, and we look forward to awarding you with your degree in just a little while. I want to encourage you, though, not to stop with where you are today. This is a first step. We encourage you to continue your education either here or to go on somewhere else to further what you have already started. It will come back to benefit you, and it will benefit this community or wherever you decide to live. I also want to thank the instructors that have been part of our graduates' life. Thank you for what you have done, the instruction that you've provided, and the encouragement that you've given to our students. I also want to recognize our staff for supporting our students and for encouraging them as well. But graduates, this is not just about you, because you look at all these folks that are here today. They are here to support you, and I want to thank all of you for being here and for the support that you've given to our graduates, because in most cases, students cannot be successful without support at home. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you and also welcome to our guests for being here, and thank you for your support in our program. Thank you very much, and again, graduates, congratulations on your accomplishments.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to our graduates. The Career and College Readiness Program encourages all students to not only work towards receiving their high school equivalency or high school diploma, but to further their education. As part of this encouragement, we offer our graduates the opportunity to apply for one of 2 scholarships to be used at RCC. The scholarships are generously provided by the RCC Foundation and pay for 2 semesters of tuition. This year, after reviewing the applications, Ian Bennett and Catherine Swenson were selected as the scholarship winners. Catherine Swenson graduated from the High School Equivalency Online program. Catherine did not think she would be able to start school this fall, but with the help of this scholarship, she will be able to. Catherine plans to continue her studies at RCC by working towards her associate's degree in science. While in school, she will decide what career pathway in science field is best for her. She hopes to transfer to Elon University to pursue that pathway after receiving her associate's degree. Catherine, please come forward and read your essay for us.
Growing up, I was always interested in learning. Instead of watching cartoons, I would watch Animal Planet, Discovery, and the History Channel. You know, back when they were good. My interest in science started when I was about 5 years old, when I mistook a centipede for a very large spider and called it the mother of all spiders. My fascination with the animal kingdom continued to mature. For instance, in the 4th grade, my class went on a field trip to the coast where we were given the task to dissect both a fish and a squid. I was the only one within my group who had the guts to do this. Moving into middle school, I developed a love for music after joining the school band and learning how to play the flute. In the 8th grade, I was given the opportunity to participate in competitions for the high school marching band. Middle school was also when I learned how to express myself. I started to dye my hair, which I still love to do, and shave the side of my head right before the graduation dance for 8th grade, which my mom was not happy about. Another thing that happened in middle school was that my father decided he didn't want to be a part of our family anymore. In less than a year, my mother went from financially secure to barely keeping her head afloat. Our home was foreclosed on shortly after graduating middle school, and we had to move to a new school district. I didn't cope well with the transition and was doing poorly in my classes. In 10th grade, I wasn't happy with the school that I was going to, so I decided to be homeschooled instead. And even though my mother and I tried really hard to succeed in homeschooling, it didn't work out how we had hoped. However, I did not stop learning and at one point was obsessed with learning about World War II. Due to the ongoing struggle with money, my mother and new stepfather bought a piece of property to build a house on, paying for everything as it went. The plan was to live in a large canvas tent while we built it ourselves and have the house done within a year or two. However, it has been over 2 years now and we haven't even started building. We've encountered setback after setback, most of which is financial. Sometimes we joke that our family is cursed with bad luck. After getting my own job and saving my money, I decided to get my GED. I took the classes online and passed all 4 tests in less than 2 months. Now I am dead set on going to college this fall despite the current living situations. My plans are to get my associates in science and decide my career while taking classes. I have so many interests, it's hard to pick just one to do for the rest of my life. I do know that whatever I pick, it will be in science, whether it be working in a lab, out in a research field, or possibly even in forensics. After acquiring my associates and deciding on my career, I plan on transferring to Elon University to specialize in whichever field I choose. This scholarship would help me out greatly in getting to where I want to be in my life. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my essay and learn a little bit about me.
Ian, if you will come forward. Ian Bennett graduated from high school equivalency with the morning class here on campus at RCC. Ian plans to continue his studies at RCC by working towards the associate degree in science before transferring to a North Carolina university to work towards degrees in forestry and biology. Ian?
How's everyone doing this afternoon? I guess that's okay then. All right. I'm Ian Bennett. Y'all knew that already. Attending Rockingham Community College for my high school equivalency program has been a very rewarding experience. I often struggled with my high school classes at Michael. My instructors, Jennifer Roberts and Corinne Lambert, were very supportive and encouraging in my decisions getting my GED. And they prepared me very well to take all of my tests. I've gained confidence in my abilities to learn and to reach my goals now. Recently, I've decided a career path, and I'm very excited to start this new phase in my life. I've always known that I'd like to pursue a career in law enforcement. And now I'm employed as a seasonal help at the Mayo River State Park in Mayodan. My supervisors, park rangers, Keith Martin and Walt Summerlin, are very supportive in my decision to become a park ranger. Being a park ranger allows me to work as law enforcement, serve my community, and also protect our state parks. While at Rockingham Community College, I plan to obtain an associate's degree in science and my BLET. After receiving this, I would like to move to the North Carolina University to get a degree in forestry and a minor in biology. The high school equivalency program at Rockingham Community College is a great program that allows people to obtain their high school diplomas. I will definitely tell others of the experience I had here, and I will not forget all the help that I received. Thank you.
It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce our speaker to you, graduates. You may know her already. I'm sure you've seen her around campus as you walked around, looking at things that you might want to pursue later on. Our speaker today is Mrs. Joyce Russell, Department Chair of Foundational Studies and a professor in the Division of Arts and Sciences of Rockingham Community College. After graduating from Reidsville High School, Joyce began her pathway to her present position with RCC by attending UNC Greensboro, where she received her BA degree. She then got a job as a teacher at Bethany High School, where she taught for a year. Joyce started at RCC in 1977, teaching French and English part-time. She loved what she did and decided she wanted a full-time job at RCC. So she went back to UNCG in 1992 to get her master's degree, which she finished in 1995. She was hired full-time to teach English at RCC the year after she graduated with her master's degree. She became chair of the English department in 2000. She became the interim dean of Humanities and Social Sciences in 2011 and then became dean in 2012. Later, after a reorganization at RCC in 2013, Joyce became Department Chair of Developmental Studies and was placed over Developmental English, Reading and Math, Basic Skills, and Student Success classes. In 2015, Joyce became Department Chair of Foundational Studies, where she remains. Joyce Russell believes strongly in the power of education. She understands challenges that face our students and is committed to helping them overcome those challenges. She is focused on increasing student engagement and motivation. Joyce loves RCC and considers it home. Joyce, would you come forward?
Good afternoon. As you just heard Ms. Mitchell say, I've been at RCC a long time and I love graduation. It's one of my favorite parts of the job. You may not know this, but there are unwritten rules when it comes to graduation speeches. The speaker has to stand before a sea of faces, as you are, and deliver words of inspiration that will motivate and challenge the hearts and the minds behind those faces for the rest of their lives. That speech must instill in all listeners passion, conviction, inspiration, excitement, and the motivation to change their lives immediately, for the better, forever. And you gotta do it in under 10 minutes. Now, I would love to do that for you today, but I'm realistic. I know you came to receive those diplomas on that table rather than to hear any words of wisdom that I bring you. But I don't want my speech to be in vain. So, to ensure that you remember at least one thing I say here today, I ask you to leave this ceremony remembering the word stand. Certainly you noticed that the audience was standing when you came into the auditorium or to the gym. This was to honor you, to make it very clear that you are so special today. In a few moments, you'll be invited to stand up, walk to this stage, and receive that diploma you've worked so hard for. Later on, you'll stand around with your friends and your family and your loved ones as they congratulate you and celebrate your accomplishment. So it's clearly a day for standing. There are 5 stands that I challenge you to take in your future. First of all, I challenge you to stand tall. On this special day, you have much to be proud of. You've done the work, you've met the standard, and you've succeeded in your goal to be here, preparing to graduate. There were challenges, of course. Anything that gains honor comes with challenges. The important thing is that you met those challenges and you're here. You studied late at night, you got up early in the morning, you gave up time with your friends and your family, you worked when you wanted to play. In short, you focused on your future rather than the present. always remember the thrill of accomplishing this worthy task. You are to be congratulated, and I'm honored to be among the first to do so. Second, I challenge you to stand up for what you believe in. Among all creatures, man is the only one blessed with a brain capable of making intelligent decisions. So whether you're choosing your career, your spouse, or what to eat for lunch, use your brain. Educate yourself to make the best decision possible, and then stand by that decision. Know what you believe, why you believe it, and embrace the decision with all your heart. When other people disagree, don't be afraid to stand firm on the strength of your convictions. Third, I challenge you to stand by those in need. We're made to serve others. Unfortunately, that attitude doesn't show up in a lot of the population, but studies show that our greatest joy comes from service. Look for opportunities to lend an ear or a helping hand. Remember the kindnesses that have been shown to you and pass them along to others. Build a life that includes, at least in part, some sort of service to the people around you. Selfishness diminishes us, but the more we give, the more filled we are, and the more we can continue to give. Fourth, I challenge you from time to time to just stand still. Take time to appreciate the world around you and the blessings you've been given. Even in the darkest night, find something to be thankful for and focus on the things in your life you can cherish. Don't waste a single moment not appreciating those things. And especially on this day, appreciate those who helped you along the way, whether it was financial support, emotional support, academic support, or moral support. You know who these people are. They're your family, they're your teachers, they're your friends, they're your loved ones, they're anybody who made this endeavor a little or a lot easier. Many of them are in this gym today because this is their victory too. Be proud of yourself, but be thankful you didn't have to take this journey alone. Finally, I challenge you to stand out. You've proven here that you can do what it takes to succeed. So don't stop with a high school diploma. Education is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It is one of the greatest investments you will ever make. If you're blessed with a lifespan of 80 years, it would take only a tiny 5% of that or less to complete a degree or some sort of credential. And with that degree, you receive, in return for those few short years, the privilege of doing whatever you want to do with your days for as long as you want to do it. Even though other pursuits are tempting, and I've been there, stay focused on preparing yourself for a career, because I promise you, relationships end, money is spent, and possessions wear out. But education is something no one can ever take away from you. Continue to shine as you shine now and work towards other graduations. So there you have it. I challenge you to stand tall, to stand up for your beliefs, to stand by those in need, to stand still from time to time, and to stand out. Now, in just a moment, you're going to be told to stand up and come forward. I don't want to stand in your way, so I'll stand aside. Just remember that on this day of celebration, you hold the key to your future. Choices you make from this day forward will determine the course of your life. It's really true. It's not just something inspirational that gets said in a speech. Make those choices wisely, and you stand to gain all the world has to offer. Give freely, and it will be given back to you. Thank you for allowing me to stand here and share this celebration with you.
Thank you, Ms. Russell. Now to the fun stuff. The Adult High School program is designed to give those individuals who have not completed their high school diploma an opportunity to earn a high school diploma. Each student completes the courses required for the high school graduation as determined by the North Carolina Standard Course of Study. Rockingham Community College offers the Adult High School program in partnership with Rockingham County Schools. Day classes are held here on campus at RCC, and students earn credits in core classes such as Algebra 2, American History, Physical Science, and English, and elective courses like Psychology and Sociology. It is with great pride and honor that we celebrate these students' achievements. At this time, Dr. Kinlaw and Dr. Perkins will present the diplomas to each of the graduates as I read each names. Friends and family, I know what a proud moment this is for you. I encourage you to honor your graduate by standing and cheering when you hear that graduate's name called. Will the adult high school graduates stand and come forward as your names are called? Amanda Bolick. Gage Dillon. Caitlin Martin. And Bethany Scarce. Congratulations to the 2015-2016 Adult High School Diploma graduates. Now we will recognize the High School Equivalency program and their graduates. The High School Equivalency tests are designed to measure the skills and concepts associated with 4 years of regular high school instruction. The tests are designed using a national sampling of graduating high school seniors who establish the performance standard required for examinees to earn a high school equivalency diploma. Rockingham Community College offers 2 nationally recognized assessments used to obtain the state-issued high school equivalency credential in North Carolina. These assessments are GED and HiSET. Both assessments are recognized by the U.S. Department of Education and cover the same content areas. Passing either one of the assessments leads to the same high school equivalency diploma issued by the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges. Today it is with great pride and honor that we celebrate the achievements of our high school equivalency graduates. At this time, Dr. Kinlaw will present the certificates to each of the graduates as I read each name. We are also going to be recognizing the graduates who had outstanding scores on either the HiSET or GED test, so listen carefully for that. Guests, again, you may honor your graduate by standing and cheering when your graduate's name is called and the outstanding scores are recognized. Will the high school equivalency graduates please stand and come forward? Tyler Adams, outstanding scores in social studies. Noah Agee, outstanding scores in math and social studies. Zachary Austin, outstanding scores in all subject areas. Ian Bennett. Jennifer Billingsley, outstanding score in reading. Latanya Blackstock. Kenneth Bryant. Lonnie Birchfield. Richard Butler, outstanding scores, reading and science, perfect scores, math and social studies. Anthony Dalton. David Daniels. Charles Davis. Second row, you guys can come on up. Samaya Dillard. Elena Durham, outstanding scores, math and science. Ricardo Esquivel. Veronica Harrison. Edward Hawks, outstanding scores, math, science, and social studies. Megan Hawks. Jeremy Helmstetler, outstanding score, math. Jared Hooker, outstanding scores, reading, science, social studies, and writing. Jody Isley, outstanding score, reading. Alyssa Jesse. John Johnson, outstanding score in math. Third row, if you guys want to come on up. Stacy Ladd. Skylar Lovings. Kimberly Crystal Martin. Monica McBride. Angel Moretz. Jason Myers. Shaquay Neal, outstanding score in math. Chancey O'Donnitz. Michael Reeves, outstanding score in all subjects. Matthew Riley, outstanding score in math. Julian Safewright, outstanding score in science. Kayla Smith. Millie Spain. Spencer Starr, outstanding scores, math and science. Jonathan Strader, outstanding scores, science and social studies. Catherine Swinson. Kaylee Vernon. Jessica Wade, outstanding scores, reading, science, and social studies, perfect score, math. Shamika White, outstanding score in reading. Kendra Williams. And Erica Willis, outstanding scores, math, reading, science, and social studies. Congratulations to all of our 2015 and 2016 graduates. I am personally very, very proud of you. Dr. Kinlaw, if you'll come forward and present our graduates.
Graduates, your tassels are now on the right side, which is traditional for students who are not yet graduates. But now that you are graduates, will you please flip them to your left side? And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our 2016 class. We're very proud of you. Now I'm going to ask Dr. Loudermilk to come up to provide our benediction. We will have a reception, I believe, in the lobby following our ceremony. Thank you.
Let's all stand. And we ask our guests to please stay in place until our graduates have left the gymnasium. Graduates, I speak on behalf of everyone here with this closing word as a benediction. May you go forth today with a wonderful feeling of accomplishment and a feeling of commitment to use what you've already learned so that you will learn more in order to serve more people. Amen.